BTC is consolidating, not crashing. That's the thing which I've talked about in my last uploaded video, which I have uploaded on 1st November 2025. And in this video, we will be uh, talking about the scenario where the BTC is, you know, is trading just slightly above this level and this above this level, and this the in that video I have mentioned or specified the importance of this zone, because at the time when I was recording that video, the price was trading somewhere here, and I have the this example. So this is where the price were trading at that time, and these were the same levels, the daily support. So let me, before I will be sharing some of the things which will be having some price levels and my analysis. So that doesn't mean I am suggesting anyone to do for any sort of a financial risk. Please do your research analysis and then act, and then take action accordingly, and do not rely on my analysis. So the prices were here at the time when I recorded the video. I've talked about some of the very important thing, which is which having about this resistance, about this, and then price likely will get a resistance or rejection here in this level because of this zone, and the consolidation is because of the same, this similar thing. And I thought the price will consolidate here, will get a support here in this 4-hour. It used to be a resistance when the price were trading here, but eventually a price break through the entire zone and then traded above this thing for a couple of time. And if I just go and play, first of all let me delete this thing. So this is what happened here. Price took a support here, okay, and we I've always talked about this thing, the upper level and the lower level, and the things which will happening inside the zone has a meaning in my analysis. So in this case, when the prices were after breaking through this zone from here, price has some sort of a support in the upper level here in this kind of a and then here we have the lower level, which is which acted as in all of the zones act as the lowest level, where if price break through starting with this one and then this one, that means a negative sign. And if it break through in a single candle, that indicate itself it's very negative. So here when I recorded that video, price were trading above this upper level, and then with some sort of a support. These activities which we see, these are the activities possibly happened in the 1-hour time frame, and even in this 4-hour. This is the 4-hour time frame analysis which I have done. In this case, these were some of the things which I've talked about. Price will get a rejection here, and after the rejection comes down here and then probably get a support. That's what was happening. If we see here, we have resistance. This is the resistance. And the last price level which I was expecting for BTC to go for is this 113 level. But right now, after getting first rejection here and then here, and I think this is the activity which took place in 1 hour most likely, and then here prices break through the in single candle, it break through this zone. It didn't get a chance even to close above this level, not even inside it break through entire zone in a single candle. And now currently BTC is trading first of all inside this 4-hour support zone. And let's continue with the analysis. So what I have talked about in that uploaded video, in my previous uploaded video, is if the only thing if that indicates the BTC in a kind of a confirmed downtrend is when price will trading below this lower level. If it trading below this lower level, then it's kind of a confirmation for the downside, that the BTC is in a downside. And for that to happen, the first of all, we already have this red candle and the activities which is happening right now, and we have still the full day to complete this candle. But basis of the activity which is happening, we have some sort of a wick. It gets inside it, but now it is just trading above, slightly above in this daily zone. Okay, and this is in the daily time frame right now. So and as I said, we still have a full day to get the confirmation for this candle to get closed. If and one another thing which I'm just emphasizing about this zone is, if by any chance price even in this ongoing candle, or maybe in if tomorrow's candle, or maybe day after tomorrow's candle, if price gets inside first of all in this zone after breaking the upper level and it started trading inside it, that indicates a weakness. First indication for the BTC to be having some sort of a upside confirmation is still until this base up, trading above this base level, this level. If it breaks and then gets inside, then it's a weakness, indication that there is a weakness in the BTC price level. And after the weakness, if it continues like this, and because this is in this when if price traded inside this, that will be like a consolidation inside this zone. And then eventually if prices break through this level, that what I've talked, and as I said, that will be a kind of a confirmation for the downside, specifically with this daily time frame. And this is what we have, this upper kind of a heavier resistance, and then we have this lower the current ongoing activity above, activity happening just slightly above this entire zone. Now let's go back with this 4-hour analysis. Then we will have some sort of a more clarity, like what is happening even with even is smaller, not even smaller, but the middle ground in the 4-hour time frame. So we have here, this is also consolidation. These are some of the activities which took place. This is a 1-hour activity. During that time, it's kind of a consolidation. It's supposed to be consolidation, and this is the consolidation I think happening inside the 1-hour time frame. But right now I'm talking about the 4-hour time frame. So let's talk about in that way. In that example, what I've talked about is price is supposed to be above this 4-hour resistance, which I have mentioned as a resistance. It's supposed to be above, to be in a up at least for a couple of days or weeks, up until the price level I've talked about is 113. This 113 level, this is the price level. But here it attempted for the it in this candle, there is an attempt for breaking this lower level, which happened. And then in this next candle, we have this support. It becomes a support. Prices opened up here. In the next candle, it goes for the lower side also, but the candle itself is closed inside this resistance zone. The next candle broke through this lower level and then traded below this lower level. Activities here in the 1-hour time frame, and it attempted here again, as we can see, rejection in the lower level. And then in this single candle, the first of all, the breaking of this upper base level, this level, and then close slightly above this level, the base, the below base level, not even have some sort of a chance for consolidation. And then in the next candle, we have another confirmation. It breaks through this lower level, and now it is acting, it will act as an resistance in the if it has to go for the upside, then first we will have the resistance in this zone. But starting with this one, consolidation, maybe after breaking the level, then chances are less, but still I'm just considering, because now it will act as a resistance, and it's not a support anymore. And the another thing, like this daily time frame zone, if I'll include it in the 4-hour time frame, then we have this thing, activity just happening slightly above this the entire daily zone. since now right now we are in a 4-hour time frame, and I have also included this daily zone, let's talk about some other 4-hour levels which we have, or maybe in my case I have. So starting with this one, and basis of the thing which happened here and here, breaking this support, in the past it used to be support, the prices break through this support and trading here. I am now in the side of the bearish scenario, because first of all, this in a 4-hour time frame, the support has been broken, and now it's only, and we still have, again, we have still have the full day to get this daily candle, to be closed, and then new candle. But since the activity which is happening, it's happening just slightly below this 4-hour resistance, it will attempt for the upside. However, the attempt is already here, which we see that we have a resistance here in the lower level. And then the another thing is here, this 4-hour support zone. It's like, even in, it matches with this 4-hour, not 4-hour, the daily lower base level, this base level. So there is a highly likelihood scenario, and that's my, that's what I'm assuming right now, and with this ongoing BTC activity, is the BTC will go for this price level, and then there will be a consolidation. Consolidation. If prices break through this entirely, this entire zone, and if closes here below this level, this lower base level, then it's a kind of a confirmed downtrend. And if it continues, then if I go back with the daily time frame, then the price which I was talking in my other videos, in my one of my videos, the price which comes out is this level. $97,000 level, and this is the most likely thing which eventually going to happen, starting with breaking this entire zone, consolidation, attempt to break lower level, then it may be, the BTC may able to break this level, but still we has this, and now this will become the major resistance for the BTC, starting with the initial resistance if price is trading below this level, and then eventually the price will be somewhere here in the most probabilistic case, in the way I am doing my analysis. So even if I go back here again with the 4-hour, how that thing will take place is, it depends also with this 4-hour activities. So the 4-hour here is, I have some other level. If I go and take a look now here in this way, now how the price will gonna be somewhere here in the future is, price will eventually, that's the thing which I'm talking now, and I'm just trying to confirming is, price will break this entire level, not maybe today itself, maybe tomorrow, maybe day after tomorrow, but if it breaks here, and it started trading here, then it eventually becomes a resistance, and then it will go for this 4-hour new support, and then here it will have some consolidation, and then it will become resistance eventually, and then go for back to take a support. If it gets a support, it will again try to attempt to break this level, which has this 4-hour zone itself and the lower daily base level. If it fails, then go for support. If it if prices didn't get a support here in this zone, then go for the next support here, which is the day this 4-hour support zone, and then eventually the same thing, and end up being somewhere here, and this is the 97,000 level, which I've talked about in my other older videos on, I think, 1 week or 1.5 week ago. So I mean, this is what I have, and I've talked about the most likely scenario, and well, it's not confirmed yet, but still, it's in that phase where it is about to get confirmed. So yeah, that's all for now. I have in this video. Thank you so much for if you were listening so far. Thank you so much, and bye bye for now. Take care and happy trading. And again, disclaimer: please do your research analysis. For all sort of your trading activities, I'm not recommending anyone to do on things on the basis of my analysis. Please do your research analysis and take action as per your risk appetite, and seek financial advisors help for if you need. Then yeah, that's all for now. Bye bye, take care.